Fam, Riskey Chimo links up with DG Music. This is Suicide. Let's listen.
Nachi.
Nkutika nalikwata maishu kumutima elo tafutika uyu mutima mwangasha wantende myeba ukasunika. When it's too late lobo semuka posta tiyali bwinoka ifire ngajefono kuikurika. It's too much nachepa nkakuleni kwe filimi ndande kona banepa. True that ndabepa manje chimbilimbili cha machoko cha pepa. Umwame kukose wani nofilanga kulo umwane nomba naisanga pampanga. Pale attention ile akukeo child 980 fresh and ile badawd. You need to understand the mental health thing. Please get the picture nangu tabuko kwa selfie. Yali kosa life, you guy. No wonder population ain't divide by. You work hard that you can try harder. Bantoa baba funa mamuna kwada. Atitina pradinga mukango. Kafumana kusa kama sango. A man is a person I swear too long for mukali na for to the sita muheo. Sorry for raising my voice. Need to finish quit the choice. Muli nebo mwali ba void. Shiba nefyo munchi till avoid. John seta mufimona serious. Kano muntu asango komo yash. Yeah. We can do better but do what Jesus. Mulambo na
I know my effortless rhyme.
I need you to back survivor. Depression inko kanga bwela matotsa la fula kwa timuntu na baida. Apa mwa umefesa sena society. Kukoza pa kuwisha chekorati. Gafia kari pa bato bati kala zinjini yali kakukata kwa bakona karachi. Bala tuseka we don't open up. Okay so what when I open up? Molanje bati fisanga ba omenga teflo nefesa fimbi molanje bate ome. Getting back and deliver vulnerable. I feel kukosa pa honorable. Depression attack what the title of fair lake katila kumona ba mo Bible.
I like the keys.
Can somebody hear me tonight?
DG
Can somebody
Music.
help me tonight?
Okay.
The smiles on my face are hiding a lot of pain. The smiles on my face are hiding a lot of shame. Can somebody hear me tonight? Can somebody help me tonight? Don't say I'm strong, I'm going through a lot of things. Please don't say I'm strong, I'm going through a lot of things.
It's King Nachi on the beats.
Okay, King Nachi. Okay.
Records.
These keys kuma last to go and just and the kick just really impressed me towards the end. And DG Music can sing. Very smooth brother right there. Let's speak on the song. Message is rich, fam. It's really timely. You know, I'm a numbers, I'm a suicides, mununaya. And it's all due to depression and a lot of things people are going through, man. Can't really get into that because it's a wide range of issues. But let's speak on the actual delivery ya kwa Riskey Chimo. I find that he has good rhymes. You know, what he rhymed with void, what he was talking about, how he was structuring his story. He's a decent rapper. He's got the flow. I just, personally, I'm not a fan of that dramatic delivery. For me, it sounds pretentious. I have to be honest with you. Doesn't sound like him. I don't even know what he sounds like when he's having a normal conversation. You know? I sound like this when I'm speaking to you. Nangundera ndano muntu, per phone, voice note, or whatever, I sound like this. If I had to rap, it would be just a little bit higher, maybe just for the mic presence and just, you know, if I want to be in character and whatnot. But for Riskey, it sounds like he's always in character. Eesh. Let's pick DMX, for instance. DMX had a type voice, right? But when you meet DMX or listen to his interviews, his voice was actually like that. How am I supposed to say this in a way that will be understood fully? Because it would be like, Sanga, if characters are allowed, why are you bashing the brother like that? Is it believable to you when you listen to him rap like that? Or are you feeling like, Arif Pangasana is overdoing it, the dramatization of it all? Because nowadays, especially with the mental cases that we have, you need to speak to people in a way that they'll easily connect to you to say, oh, this is something real. Something real. You know, this person is probably speaking from experience because he touched on many issues in here, including the fact that we're finding it really hard to open up. I'm in a group that was laughing at Will Smith crying at the awards recently. You know, there was a time memes were flying left, right, and center when they saw him open up on Red Table Talk or talk about the entanglement with August. So vulnerability is a sensitive thing, actually. Seeing a man cry or seeing a man actually open up about his feelings to society, for the most part, contradicts that tough thing that we always put up to say we providers and we are supposed to keep it together, keep it together, keep it together. But we human too. So we, in the end, shut down and say, yeah, we cool. Me, cry? No. Me, really, like, open up about my feelings? Yeah. Or you will look at me as weak. You will look at me as weak. You know? Those are the thoughts that come to men's heads. But when you're speaking about that, like Abel Chungu did a song about men opening up recently. I think, yeah. Touched many, touched himself too. He even broke down while performing that song at one point. So it's a really sensitive issue, and we are only coming to terms with it right now as African men because we've been known a certain way for the longest time, but have been dying inside for the longest time. So when you're speaking on such an important issue, it's not to be over dramatized. Make sure your true self is on the mic. You know? Make sure a little vulnerability comes through from your end as well. I have to believe that you're going through something. This drama thing in your voice and how you deliver, I could believe it on the last one because the last video I reacted to was like you and Uni acting as a married couple na talking kuri bashibukombe abari niba umusepera crown. So in a way I'll be bari akitarimbi, maybe that's his thing, but I don't know, man. To keep the story short, I feel like there's too much over dramatization in your flow and how you deliver. And that's just my opinion. I got everything. I got the flow, I got the rhymes, and I got the message, most importantly, which was really, really, really rich, by the way. You write well, you think concepts, and you think through these things. But just that drama thing, it makes me feel like there's some pretentiousness happening. You know? I need to connect somehow. I need to connect to you. Like, I need to know that, okay, apa nomba ni Riskey alelanda apa. No gimmicks, no makeup on my voice, nothing. Imagine if I was in here saying, Never Sanga Tembo. You know? Like I would talk if I were doing a voiceover for radio. Hi, welcome to my first reaction. We will now listen to Riskey Chimo. Riskey Chimo actually features DG music. You know? The whole way, nigga, the whole way, like 10 minutes of this thing, the whole way, I'm just talking like that. You'd be like, wow, there's like a mask, or there's like, he's putting up a filter before he can actually speak. But as I'm speaking right now, if someone like a friend of mine called me and spoke in English or whatever, but I'd speak like this, and we would connect, we would even have conversation, you know? So the modern day rap isn't like the 80s or 90s rap, which had a certain, but a Busta Rhymes would like, what word am I looking for? I think even Eminem is toning down on his character thing. There's a word I'm looking for. It's very appropriate for this. Like, come on, Zanga. Come on. Dramatic or sensational? Like, no. Ah, man, it's gone. It was on the tip of my tongue, but it's gone. We're wasting time. You know? Theatrics, just rap, man. Rap. Try and use your normal voice, and especially with issues like this. You know, you can throw in a few jokes in other, but this, I'm not saying you were playing around, but I'm saying it was like dramatic. Maybe it's you. I don't know, man. I know people like to come at me and say, number estairo ya gore watch the shani. It wasn't believable to me. It's just that. And I think that's the issue with this thing that I do. I'm on here talking about what I like from something and what I dislike from something. What I, because we are in here with you and I, and I'm listening to this. So it seems unfair to other people who might like it that way, but I don't. So you either believe me or go with what I'm saying, or don't, or just keep it the way it is. But for me, as a consumer of rap, and mostly the rap I consume, I feel like I'm connecting to these guys on a therapeutic level, and I believe that's them speaking to me. Keyword speaking. Even though they're rapping, something in them is so real to me, I'm like, that's the actual guy speaking to me. But when I listen to this, I'm like, there's some pretentiousness going on. There's layers, like he's trying to put on a character. Yeah, no. Beat was just okay. DG was, you were good too. You delivered the message, but there's something about how you deliver the colors you put on your voice, man. I gotta go now. It's like 13 minutes. Let me know what you think.